So this is Hivemind, a 2026 animated pilot which has technically been in the works since 2024. I originally thought up and got basic work done on this project during my sophomore year of high school. I am currently entering my senior year of high school, and I have finally released the pilot. And of course, with that much time passing, a lot has changed about me as a storyteller and a person in general. So I kind of wanted to take myself and you, the viewer, through my journey from concept art to short to more concept art, and now an actual full-on 8-minute pilot. I kind of wanted to bring you through just the ups, the downs, the downs. Sorry, I just downed an entire bottle of water. I was really thirsty. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I don't remember how I came up with the idea for this pilot. And like, I know the point of the video is to give those kinds of details, but like, I genuinely just don't remember. So like, the basic premise of this series is like, alien symbiotes come down from outer space because they're aliens. They infect people, they add them to their hive mind, blah blah blah, basically zombies, blah blah blah. What I remember is I remember looking at like Venom or Carnage from Marvel and just thinking how like horrifying it would be to undergo symbiosis. I just thought that was a really scary concept, so I thought I could make a horror series based off of it. And the original concept for this series was an anthology where each episode would be a different tale about the symbiotes. And going through this original draft, I just realized there was like kind of just nothing going on with the plot. So I decided to kind of lean further into my Marvel inspirations and came up with the character of Marvin Cassidy. And what I realized was that I just don't think an anthology would be a good fit for the series. So I thought of a more central plot line, and that's how I came up with the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. These 4 would just be antagonists throughout the series that Marvin would have to fight and steal their powers. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of these designs I made. They're kind of shit, if I'm being real here. But even then, something just felt kind of wrong to me. And it just felt like there's something missing from the equation. I tried mixing and matching things, I tried rewriting, and I just couldn't get it to work. It just never felt right to me. So I decided to cancel the series. I had never stopped thinking about the series entirely, and I kept iterating on the concept, and that's when I came up with the character of the sheriff. His real name's Franklin, but I just call him the sheriff. And I realized what the story was missing was an emotional core. It was just about Marvin fighting symbiotes, and little to no character development, little to no nothing. So I thought proper arcs for the characters added this sort of brother dynamic between Michael, Michael's the new main character, between Michael and the sheriff. And I thought leaning more into the religious allegories just made it a lot more interesting. And with all these concepts, I thought it was finally time to actually start writing the pilot. Once a month, he comes to claim So technically I did write the entire script in one night. Okay, it was a long night, but I honestly had a bunch of the scenes and dialogue in my head by the time I got to writing. Originally, the entire opening scene of the pilot wasn't going to be a part of it, but upon rereading the script, I realized that I kind of had no scenes of the symbiotes being symbiotes, due to Michael kind of being able to deactivate them. In the end, I'm glad I made the decision to add that scene because honestly, I think that opening scene was my favorite. After that, I had Matcha go over the script and give me more notes. I actually cut that part out of the video, but I'm gonna go back to it. Basically, Matcha was a really big support throughout this entire production. She inspired me to actually work on the series again. She voices the main character, and Michael. She's great. She helped a lot through this production. Which I cannot stress this enough when writing. Have someone read whatever you write and give honest, genuine feedback. Ask them to point out any issue they can with it. It is one of the most important things to get genuine feedback. But with the script finished, I decided to enter the worst part of this production. Go. I'm coming with you. animation. Well, I don't think it's much of a secret how much animation fucking sucks to do, and as you can probably tell just by observing it, it's shit. But also, I used rotoscoping to animate it. For those who don't know, rotoscoping is a technique developed by Max Fleischer, and basically you just go over a piece of live action footage and draw your character over it. It's actually a pretty common technique in animation, being used in Chainsaw Man, JJK, and even Has No Tail for that one shot where Vox looks completely fucking different. You see, the thing is, this was kind of my second time animating, but with my skill and time, I like how it turned out. Kind of. I purposely made it look really messy just because I thought it would make everything look creepier. Kind of like how Salad Fingers has that unnerving vibe. And then after going through all my options and choosing rotoscoping, I decided to make a quick animation test. And then I remade it into the teaser you saw at the beginning of the video. Also, you may notice that the backgrounds are 3D. This was done because I wanted the backgrounds to pop, and also as a tribute to the original Resident Evil games, which were also a huge inspiration for the overall vibe of the series. And it took me a long time to animate each of the frames, even at 12 FPS, but I persevered and yeah, they still look kind of funky. Also, side note, I couldn't export properly or else the outline would be weird, so I had to like blue screen the whole thing and use chroma key. Also, side note to the side note, for more or less chroma key is AI even though it isn't, which is kind of weird. But now with the animation finished, I'm done, right? Oh yeah, voice actors. Also, like, I'm kind of bad with Blender and my laptop can't run it, so I need to pay someone to do it for me. And oh shit, I need music too. This part is short, but I basically just got a bunch of my friends to do the voices for me, and then paid another friend to do the 3D backgrounds for me. However, for the music, okay, well, I was gonna get a friend to do it, but he is a really busy guy, he performs a lot, and isn't often able to record the music. And my other friend recommended me his friend to do some music, so I contacted him, and I think did a pretty good job. I think the pilot was pretty well soundtracked.
Quick, run!
Working on this was hard, and I'm sure the product wasn't perfect, but this is my first attempt doing a lot of things, and I'm proud of how it turned out, and I'm proud of everyone who worked on it. Will I ever do it again? Probably not. I lost a lot of sleep over this, and I went through a lot of stress. It was not fun. But it was an experience, and I think it improved me as a director. I'm kind of used to just working alone or with like one or two other people, so this is kind of one of my first times trying to organize a team. But other than that, it was really fun. Also, no here, but if Macho would like to say something, I'm just gonna put it here.
Hey everyone, it's Michaela here, aka the voice actor for Michael and Olivia. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts and experience working on Hivemind. Honestly, if I could sum up everything, it would be that this whole experience was a blast, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this amazing idea. The thing is, Trey threatened me to do this. He threatened me to listen to his little story, then he threatened me to voice act it. So Trey, you owe me a lot of matcha. I'm just kidding. That's all a joke, I think. But I really hope you guys enjoyed Hivemind, and Trey did an amazing job working on it, so please give all your attention and all your love towards it. Thank you all!
With all that said, I hope anyone who's watching this enjoyed the pilot, and if you haven't watched it, you should. I would love the support. But if you did make it here, thank you so much for listening. I would appreciate if you liked, comment, subscribed, and that would be all. Thank you.